Hello Gemini, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting June 26th, 2017. And just a quick reminder for all you Gemini people out there, remember this is the last week that the pre-sale discount is going on for the Tarot Home Study course that will be debuting on the 1st, available for download and purchase at my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you'd go for a session with me, so if you want to take advantage of that, you gotta do it now. Or this week at least, before the 1st. Anywho, let's get started with your session. Well, for your astrology this week, we've got a couple of really interesting angles related to your earned income sector. On Monday, we've got Mars, planet of action and energy, in this area, promising you lots of overtime. Remember, lots of opportunities to drum up extra hours, make extra money through volunteering yourself for, well, more money. And what's going to be happening here is that, it's going to be forming a very strong trine to Neptune, currently retrograde in your 10th house of career. And you may actually be able to find an opportunity to work with a client, or possibly even an old business affiliate or business connection, and an opportunity to kind of take that on again on the side, either bringing on an extra side income, or maybe even start working for a boss or a superior who you know is going to treat you better. And I will say, this may even be a new employment opportunity that is on the job that you have right now, so you might not necessarily have to switch jobs. Rambo's here. So that might be something that actually works out really well. On Thursday, we've got Mercury in the same area, forming an opposition, however, to Pluto, currently retrograde in your 8th house of shared resources, passive income, and all of those kinds of things. And when Mercury in the earned income sector forms an opposition to Pluto retrograde, this can actually be a really good thing, because a lot of you may actually find that a debt or maybe some kind of financial hang-up that you've been coping with or battling with is starting to get cleaned up or cleared away much faster than you could have expected. And there may even be a way to renegotiate it, refinance it, or possibly even get it just simply written off. And so for those of you who've been kind of trying to get ahead on those kinds of things, that may be exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh God. I was wondering where you were. He didn't show up for the first two. Usually he shows right up for the first one, Aries. For your spiritual advice for your cards now, we do have the Unseelie Queen. And the Unseelie Queen is, I'm kind of getting a bit of a warning from her. There's going to be a pressure to keep up with appearances that actually don't really matter to you, and it's actually for somebody else's sake, and that may be happening a lot this week. And the Unseelie Queen is basically saying, be careful, because this is still a form of people-pleasing that may actually come back to haunt you in the future. Sometimes the Unseelie Queen can show up as pressure coming from friends, from relatives. Maybe it's a keeping up with the Joneses mentality financially. Maybe it's not keeping up with the Joneses so much as it is abiding by perhaps a cultural agreement, dealing with, iconography, materials, money, or possibly even the way you handle raising your kids, or, practicing your own faith, your own religion in the comfort of your own home. And this pressure is going to be coming again from somebody who should be close to you and kinder. So be careful this week about placating that, because once you raise their expectations, they're going to raise their demands. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Empress card upright. Lovely card for the work sector, because this does indicate a very financially lucrative week for everybody. Whether you're looking for work, you're already working, doesn't matter. Because the Empress card upright says that there's going to be some breakthrough coming this week that is actually going to stay with you, your bank account and your wallet, for some time. In a lot of ways, the Empress card upright can indicate an opportunity to be a bit of a game changer, whether it's a game changer in terms of, a more lucrative schedule, or possibly even a more lucrative job description, something that may even be an unofficial promotion or a raise, or perhaps even the opportunity to negotiate for more money, even though it may not seem like the right time or place, because the Empress is just that generous. For your communications with air, we do have the Three of Swords reversed. And this card can be a little bit difficult to deal with because you may have to call somebody out you know is pretending things are better than they really are. The Three of Swords reverse can indicate somebody who is trying like crazy to avoid, ignore, or, you know, or simply brush away an obvious problem, red flag, or challenge in their life that you know is going to be no good for them. This can be one of those awkward situations where we have to do a bit of a check-in, you know, with a friend or a relative, you know, and kind of be like, look, are you sure that this place you're living is working out for you and your family? Or are you sure that this friend is really your friend, or this partner, or this crush, or whatever is really good for you? And the Three of Swords reverse is saying an offense has actually already been made. You know, this isn't something that's like a brand new thing. The problem is, however, this person acknowledges it and doesn't want to deal with it. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Two of Cups reversed. Now, interestingly enough, the Two of Cups reversed, I'm kind of feeling like there may be a situation going on where you and somebody close, either a best friend or maybe even a romantic partner, are at odds in regards to a mutual problem. This is not necessarily a bad thing, except for the fact that you cannot agree on a solution. And the Two of Cups reverse says that you and your partner may be going about secretive, maybe less than, I guess you could say, open and honest ways of solving the problem before your partner can get it done their way. You know, now the nice thing is we're not disagreeing on what is and is not a problem, but we're having a challenge confronting the issue as a united front. Perhaps you think your partner's way is too aggressive, or they think your way is too aggressive, or so on and so forth. The Two of Cups reversed, however, can also indicate a situation where if it's not our partner and it's a best friend, it's somebody that we have a really close one-on-one relationship with. You know, I do fear that maybe the issue has to do with the fact that this is a situation you both need to try and solve the problem your own way, and may the better plan win. You know, it shouldn't have to be about always trying to come to that agreement. You may not actually be even getting in each other's way. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the World card reversed. This card reversed is not actually a bad card reversed, because this does indicate an opportunity for a do-over, a try again, or picking up where something was left off a long time ago. And this could actually be something where you and a lover, or you and a love interest, finally get to embark on something that you had to put on hold. Whether we didn't have the time, the energy, it was an inappropriate space, or, you know, or situation. No longer so. The World card reverse can actually indicate an opportunity for a do-over that brings, you know, this coupling, or whatever this discussion is, or whatever this plan is, to a place where it's actually better than we could have had if we did it in the beginning. You know, if we wanted to go, you know, and move together, if we wanted to get into a relationship under a certain set of terms, if we were trying to get married at a certain time, all of those kinds of things. The World card reversed is saying, okay, whatever was put on hold, it really was not the right time, no matter who got hurt and took it personally. However, now may be the right time to bring that back, put it on the table, and give it our full attention. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.